Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim. Today, again, I am not on the Ridge. I am on the cruise line Venezia by Carnival Cruises, sitting here on the aft pool deck, having some guava mango lemonade thing, and also having some fresh wood-fired grilled pizza from the pizzeria, the Hot Stone Pizzeria. I've had some a couple times late at night. This is the first time I've actually had it for lunch. So hopefully, it is morning right now, but I plan on spending a lot of time at the pool today. This is the last day on the cruise. I just saw David from Come On Homesteading. He went down to the casino, I believe, Fine Pops. Anthony and Roxanne, I think, are going to do a little shopping today. Jason and Tara, I think they're going to do a little sightseeing as well aboard the ship. There are so many things to do here. This is a 7-day cruise, and believe it or not, day 6, or no, yeah, technically today's day 7. Tomorrow is debarkation day. Tomorrow morning we're going to be getting off the boat. But so day 7, and we're still finding things we've never seen before. I was out last night walking around and I found a nightclub. And I didn't go in, a little too late for me. I had to get back to the room. I will say my luck has varied. When I first got on the boat, I've never played slots in my life. I'm not a big gambler or anything. So the guys were sitting there. We played a little blackjack. Blackjack's normally my game. Again, I don't gamble very much at all. But sat down at the slots and I got $1,200 up. And I was like, yes, I pulled that card out, cashed out. Well, guys, the rest of the trip, going back to the casino, just throwing some here and there, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's okay. I had already allotted an amount that I could spend on this cruise. You know, my list, my budget. And it did very well. So guys, I do apologize. I don't normally do this. I'm going to eat a little bit while I'm on this lap because I'm hungry. It's a little mukbang for you. Try to keep the eating noises down though for some of those that don't like the eating noises. So that's why I'm using this camera here, not my good camera. Very good pizza. Look at this view behind me. It is gorgeous. The water is so blue. Now, someone made fun of me yesterday, saying, Tim, what color is emerald blue? Well, if you've never been to like Panama City, Destin, Florida, you may not know what emerald blue is. Emerald green. Emerald is green colored, right? And then, of course, you know, you have cyan, very dark blue. Well, you mix emerald green and cyan and you get this, what I call emerald blue. It is green with blue tint. It's just gorgeous. And if you watched my videos this week on Ramblings, you could tell that those colors were everywhere. Yeah, instead of making all those videos for Ridge Life, I decided, you know what? Another meaning or the definition of the term rambling, which is what I do on this channel, right? Ramble. Is talk. Also, ramble means to run around aimlessly, right? And that's kind of what we're doing out here in the ocean. We're just rambling around the ocean, hitting, so we've hit Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, we've hit San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we've hit St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So Amber Cove was a little Carnival's private resort area. Not really a resort, it's just a little private cove. They pull into port and we just have a lot of things, you know, there's a pool and all that. We didn't do any beach or anything. And then the second stop was San Juan, Puerto Rico, and that was more of a city tour. It was a beautiful architecture. We went up to the fort and did a little shopping and all that. Very beautiful city. And then the last was St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. And that's where we got off and took that sketchy ride up to the Coki Beach. Beautiful beach, oh my gosh. Hopefully you've seen all those videos. The first day I got here, the second day, 2 days at sea, and then of course 3 port days. And then we had the day back on the boat. I've given you two boat tours. Today's the first time I've actually just sat down, ate a little pizza, and talked to you. Again, I'm sorry for the mukbang here, but I am hungry and I wanted to get this video to you to enjoy. Some of you enjoy. So beautiful. So right now, we are going by the Bahamas. And actually, on that side of the ship, I think we almost know, see which way we're going. No, the Bahamas. They're actually on that side of the ship, and I think it's a little too far. Yeah, you can't see them from here. So we're actually headed by the Bahamas, heading back to Cape Canaveral. Again, this is the last full day of the cruise. Now, I'm not planning on doing any more casinos or shopping. I think today it's just going to be laying around the pools. There are two major pools, a couple smaller, and then of course all the hot tubs. So that's where I'm gonna spend my time today. I got a little sun here, you can see. I got my white Dadalorian shirt. My daughter got this for me. I actually had this on the first day of the cruise, and the only thing I wear on the last day of the cruise is kind of a beach shirt. It's one of those dry fits, so I figure I wore it coming here and I'll wear it going home. So it's not too dirty, guys. Okay, just don't think I did that. But I think everybody has had such a wonderful, wonderful time. Me and David were just talking about it. Me and David are really good roommates. He takes evening showers. I take morning showers. Of course, you know, if we're dirty or whatever, I'll take extra shower. I take a lot of showers. So we have that schedule set up right. Both of us snore, but luckily both of us have been so tired we haven't really noticed. Only the first night. After that, you know, not a problem. He's been courteous with his ESPN Sports Center at night, and I've been courteous trying to, you know, keep my my FaceTiming to a minimum in front of him. So, but it's been good. It's been good. We're both pretty organized. David said, you know, Tim's too OCD and makes lists and everything. Well, he's pretty organized himself. So that's been a good pairing. Anthony and Roxanne, I think they've had all of us. This is the first time we've been on a cruise, with the exception of Pops, our benefactor. He's the one that set this up for us. And guys, I really think, I mentioned this, was it yesterday? Or day before yesterday? I really think this needs to be a thing. You know how we have our annual Framily Fellas fishing fiesta, where we go trout fishing, and that's gotten bigger and bigger. We should do, of course we have our Freedom Weekend, you know, the 4th of July. It's at the Ridge this year, the live band and taco truck and all that. But we may want to start doing the Framily, annual Framily cruise. And with the cruise, the way we could do it is we just, you know, this time we kind of kept it a secret, because we weren't really sure, you know, how to present it and all that. So what we might do is next year let everybody know the date and the cruise line we're going on, and if any of y'all want to go, y'all can book your own cruise. You know, we'll have meetup places and all that. Kind of what we've been doing. It's like, you know, we have this hub app, and we create this group, and we say, Anthony, Roxanne, Jason, and Tara, where, you know, Anthony Pops, or David Pops, we're heading down to the Lido deck. You know, that's where the pool and the marketplace and the buffets and all that are. And they have a covered pool. So if it does rain, the whole roof can go over and cover. Again, if you've seen any of my videos this week, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've done full ship tours. So if you're interested in the Carnival Venezia cruise ship, I've got 2 videos of just walking around completely. So check those out. I'm gonna have to make a playlist for these videos, since these are rambling. Again, I didn't put them on RidgeLife, I put them on Ramblings. Now what I am going to do is, when I get back home to the Ridge, I'm going to make a compilation video of this entire trip. Probably do a 1-hour premiere, and that way the people on RidgeLife can see where I've been and what I did, and just in one video. So get back to work. I got so much tractor work. I talked to Grandma Carol, and they have been deluged with flooding and rain and hail. So I'm not looking forward to getting back and seeing what all the water and hail damage there is. Hopefully the F-250 Beast and the Durango, SRT Durango aren't damaged. And all my canopies, and of course the power shed and the gazebo and all that. And of course the dirt I've got, you know, around the foundations and everything. Is it flooded? I don't know. We'll see when I get back. So if you have any questions about the Carnival Cruise Line Venezia or anything. Again, this is my first cruise, so I kind of soaked it all up. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about how these cruises work, how much things cost, and all that stuff. I definitely tell you what I know, okay? You can. There are tons of areas where you get free food. The pizza's included, the drinks I hear are included. I did not get the alcohol drink package because there's no way I could drink that much alcohol. So I was like, I think you could do 15 drinks a day, and it's like over $500 for the week per person for alcohol. And I'm like, nope to the nope. You know, I just had a few here and there. Matter of fact, I don't think I've spent, you know, a couple $100 total for the entire week. Now, I will tell you, one beer with fees and everything is a 16-ounce can is $12.20. So you gotta be careful of that. Again, I didn't have very much. Matter of fact, I still have some in the refrigerator back in the room. I got a bucket of them and I didn't even drink them all. So I'm looking forward to getting back. I've got so many things to do when I get back. But you know, Grandma Carol again said how wet it is. But I've got to, I got to use the AgriShield sickle bar to get all the field edges cut back, so I can bush hog the field. I've got to get all the dirt around the foundation smoothed out and seeded. I've got to get all the grass around the gazebo and the power shed. I got to kill all that. I've got to box blade that up once it dies. Then I get 60 ton of gravel brought in, that crushed limestone. I get 60 more ton of gravel brought in, get all that prepped up for Freedom Weekend. Then of course I've got to get the M channel up on the C channels for the solar carport and get all 48 of those solar panels up there. I really need to get that power going. Once I get the solar panels on there, I'll apply for the electrical permit for the power shed, get that wall up in there, get the inverters, and get the raceways and everything installed. So there's lots of fun things coming up. Of course, we also got the Mid-American YouTube meetup in Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma. That's coming up near the the third week of May. So we'll see you all there. That's gonna be a good time. I think David's gonna be there. Anthony, I think the whole crew is gonna be there for that one. Finger licking good. Let's see what else is going on though. Again, the food. Okay, last night we had our last meal in the Grand Canal dining hall. It's like a Venetian, Venice, Italy canals, and with a gondola and all that stuff. We've eaten breakfast there and dinner there almost every night this week. But tonight we're having steak dinner on Pops. That's at the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. It's going to be amazing. Now, yesterday we had bonsai sushi, and if you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted pictures of my sushi. Oh my goodness, we all, matter of fact, a lot of us said it's some of the best sushi we ever had. I had sashimi and sushi, and it was delicious. So I definitely say the food on the Carnival Venetian Cruise Line is very good. The service, the wait staff, we had some of the best waiters. Matter of fact, I just seen our dinner waiter walking around at lunch today. So they do multitask here, but very, very nice people. Sorry, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish my pizza here. So, and I'm gonna once I get my pizza done, I'm gonna go lay down by the pool, give me my 30 minutes for my food to settle, and then I think I'm gonna get in the pool and enjoy those cool waves. Then they do fill the pool daily with salt water. I believe it goes through some sort of system for filtration, and then they pump it fresh water every day in all the pools. So it's all salt water and straight from the sea. But they do process it a little bit to keep it clean. I do smell a little bit of I don't know. They don't put chlorine really in salt water, but if you know how they do the pools on a cruise line, leave a comment down below, because I'm actually curious how that process works. Because I know it's not just straight seawater, so there's no plankton running around in there or anything. So, all right, guys. Until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out on RidgeLife, RidgeLife Ramblings, RidgeLife Reviews and How-Tos, RidgeLife Lessons, Lessons from the Ridge. So again, until next time, I hope everyone likes, shares, and subscribes. 100% free. And you all have a blessed day and go RidgeLife. Keep rambling. Woo!